Hello, 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 Purple Shirt Guy here, and we're going to take a look at Welcome by Dexus Studios. I accidentally, well, not accidentally, I followed a friend into this game. I thought I might play with my friend. My friend had already gone into a team and was gone from the lobby by the time I got in there, so I said, okay, I'll try this and see what I think. I didn't know anything about it because I hadn't even seen the name of the game when I clicked join. So you got a new home, and it's a horror game. And yeah, I've actually finished the first part of the game, which is, well, it doesn't end the way you might think it's going to end. And so this is actually going to be a walkthrough, hopefully. So let's go ahead. I like this game. I think they did a really good job. I think potentially they can contend with like The Mimic and some of the other really popular video games, horror games that are out there. So this is the lobby, and this reminds me actually of a building in Indonesia called oh my gosh, I've forgotten the name. In English, it means it's in Semarang. It's which is the capital of Central Java, and in English it means 100 doors because there are a lot of doors. It's an old building that was built by the Dutch. It was sometimes used by them to do bad things to Indonesians. The Japanese, when they controlled Indonesia during World War II, did definitely use it. It was also used by the military, the Indonesian military, for a while as for barracks and stuff. It's got a lot of history. Supposedly there are 30-some supernatural creatures living there, although I did explore from the attics all the way to the foundations and almost every single building, and I never saw or heard anything supernatural. I love how this King of Games guy has that little new kind of image that appears on his back. There it is. That's cool. Okay, so let us go ahead and take a look at the story first. Now, I will say that you really don't have a choice in what you do in the first chapter of this game. So let's go ahead and get in here. If I can get the chat out of my way. So you can, if you go into solo, you can go alone, you choose the chapter. If you go into multiplayer, you can go into, and I believe the maximum number of players is 4. The minimum is 2. You cannot go into a one-player game in the multiplayer area. Although I suppose you could just go into a multiplayer portal alone and hope nobody else. Oh, by the way, flashing lights, scariness, and all that kind of fun stuff that you get in horror movies. So, yeah, it is, I think, for some people going to definitely be scary. Not for me. I'm way beyond that kind of thing. Okay, so we're going to have to travel up the road to this house here, and then get inside, and that's when all the fun and excitement of ghosting or the demonic presence occurs. That thing there that you see is an indicator showing that those are batteries for the flashlight. Now, I found that in the vast majority of the first chapter, I did not even need the flashlight. I sometimes used the lighters, but the lighters don't last terribly long, but they're all over the place. There are batteries all over the place. I do suggest that you collect them as you're walking around. You can only pick up 2 lighters, and once you use one, you won't be able to pick up a third one. You have to have both of them used up before you can get a third or fourth one. Also, you will eventually find the flashlight, so the batteries are useful. And the battery of the flashlight is very, very short. Wears out very quickly, so we gotta pick up the groceries. Okay, so this is about the inventory, and click on that. Keys or light or backpack, and the backpack, as you can see, key has apples in it. Get rid of it with tab as well. So there must have been an awful lot of paper plates and apples, one for each bag. Okay, so let's go ahead and last time I walked to the right, this time I'm going to walk this way. I think it's shorter. And it is, yes, definitely. You can run, you cannot jump in this game. I always find it vexing that horror games don't allow you to jump. Some of them don't allow you to run either. So to have at least one of those two is always a pleasure. Now, when you go inside of the house, once you go in, you can't get out again. And I didn't bother to search the exterior of the house. I tried to get around to the sides, which I couldn't do very far. I didn't try to search off to the sides. And now that I'm inside, first thing you want to do is find light switches. You can't pick up the batteries yet because you don't have, I don't know. It doesn't let you pick up batteries until you actually find the flashlight, which is kind of dumb. It gets it highlighted. This door is locked and will remain locked until you find the right key, but just hold down E. You can also just click on E and hold that thing and hold it down, but that's much more precise than using E itself. You'll eventually need to use a phone. I'm not sure. I don't remember if there are other phones, but I remember that there's that one. Sometimes lights will break, not burn out, but break. You will need to find light bulbs elsewhere to replace them. Okay, so here's the bathroom, and there's a lighter. So now I have, and last time it let me pick up a second lighter, interestingly enough. It's not letting me pick up a second lighter, so that appears to be a bit of a bug. And this door doesn't function. And you can't get through these doors yet because you don't have the office key. And let's see, oh, did I miss it? Oh yeah, I forgot to turn on the light switch. Where is the light switch? Oh, light switch, that's weird. Maybe it's hiding behind the door. Wow, that is a weird door. It closes the opposite way-ish. I've never seen that before. That's fascinating. Okay. Really, really fascinating. And you can't go upstairs right now because there's that chair in the way. You will be able to eventually do that. Although the game doesn't actually have the mechanics to allow you to move the chair yourself, it will basically make the screen go black and then you will move it. Okay, let's move on into the kitchen. And there's the light switch, which always helps. And I have to put my stuff down over here. And it's nice that it always tells you objectives that you have to achieve in this game. And again, you can't... Oh, and there goes the broken light, which is this one here. Apparently this one is always the first one to break, because it broke the last time I played too. You will periodically... Oh. You will periodically find these things. There are, I think, 4 of them in the first chapter. And you want to click on it. It gives you information that you'll need to know, like about Algiz. Now, I will tell you right now, Algiz is not what you think she is. And some things you have. This over here, this is actually showing code from something. It could be gibberish. It could be something that they put out from the game up just to mess with people. I really don't know why they put it there, but it does say right here. It says, "What are you looking at?" So that's kind of confusing. So let's go ahead and open up this one. And as you can see, there's a light bulb right there. So we're going to need that right away. And yeah. So now I have a light bulb. I don't know why it takes so long for that message to go away. It's kind of irritating. And the fuzziness of my vision is also very irritating when things like that happen. So yeah, there's some batteries available, and we want to do this because, you know, I don't like walking around in the dark, do you? And oh, by the way, you will eventually have so much fun where there will be a demon who is going to come and turn off the lights. You'll see him upstairs in a bit. Alright, so this is another one. And by the way, when you want to stop looking at it, click anywhere, but don't click on the paper behind you. So you have to move your cursor to the side. So it's talking about these light switches down here. I have not figured out the door that it's talking about, but basically you have to play with these light switches later once they're available, so that you... Oh, there's the flashlight. Yay! Now we can pick up batteries. See? I don't know why the game makes you wait. But, later, once that's active, you'll be able to come in here, and these lights, you'll have to do the right combination so that all of the lights turn on. It's not actually too hard, you just have to kind of pay attention to what happens when you click, and try to make sure that you experiment a little bit, but don't go too crazy about it. You have to kind of pay attention to what happens for every one of them. So I'm just going to go backwards here. And oh, by the way, there's not much you can do here. It's just decorative, really. I don't know if there's a light switch in here. I don't think so. I don't know why this hallway has to be so freaking dark just because of that. But when you want to replace the light bulb, there you go. I don't know why it's this chance. Oh, dang, not at all. That's the demon messing with me. Oh, well. And no, it's just part of the game. That's all. Relax. The demon has turned off the lights. Now I'm just going to pull out the flashlight here. Once the demon allows me to. So you're temporarily incapacitated. And you don't know for how long or what's going on. But you're going to have to go. Alright, so let's get the flashlight on so we can at least see what's going on here. Turn that off. Now it lets you pick up extra later. It's kind of silly, really. But since the... Oh, come on. Since the batteries are so well indicated, you're not going to have any problems finding them. Which is, in a way, good, but it also takes some of the challenge out of the game, in my opinion. We haven't actually been in this room. This is the living room. It's very nice. You will, later on, you're going to need the Ouija board, but you can't pick it up right now because you don't know that you need it. If you, in the real world, of course, you'd pick it up with it. You probably, if you were playing a horror movie kind of situation, you probably wouldn't pick it up either. But I would prefer that you get to, you know, choose. But still, oh, there's the garage key. That's important. We have to have the garage key. Yeah, so I've got 2 lighters. That's all it's going to let me have. It's weird because the lights are actually off, but they're not off. I'm not sure why that is. Nevertheless, I'm still going to switch all the light switches to on in order to that I don't have to do that later on when I... Oops, I already did that thing. But yet, this is still operating. And so there is this one you can't go through either. But this is not where we need to be. We need to... Oops. We need to come over here. Turn on that one. Turn on that. Oops. Did that work? Nope. I didn't wait long enough. There we go. And... Okay. Yes, I know. That's why I did it. I wanted to show that it's locked. think I got this one already. Yep. Alright, so now we need to come in here. And this is where the electrical box is. You know, honestly, if you're going to play this game, don't go in the order that I went in. Find this room early on, so you know exactly where it is, and it'll be less confusing for you, I think. I explored the house before I even fixed the light bulb, and it does help to do that. Now the lights are back on, but they won't stay on for long, so... this crowbar, you will need it later. When you pick up the crowbar, by the way, there is a jump scare, and it has something to do with the car. Of sorts, anyways. Now let's see. Find out where it came from. Find out where what came from. I don't know. What happened here? So, just to let you know, I have in the past attempted to use Ouija boards with people I knew and trusted, not to screw around with them, and make it seem like it was working. And without fail, the Ouija boards never, ever worked, except for when I was with somebody I did not trust. And it was clear that that person was manipulating the Ouija board. So my point here is that Ouija boards are not really a way that you can communicate with the dead or demonic forces or anything like that. Now I'm kind of curious whether or not there's another place where I can find a phone. I just don't remember. I think there might be one in the kitchen. So let's go ahead and look in the kitchen here. Nope, there doesn't seem to be one in the kitchen, so it seems like there's only the one. So we'll go back and get it, and this will lead us to the next. Oh, by the way, that bottom bar, way at the very bottom of the screen, is your stamina bar, and it goes down really fast. You must be like a really out of shape person. Now, I'm not spinning around like this. This is the game doing it, because the demon's gonna do something.
The number you have dialed is not...
Yeah, so there you go. There's the demon. Why it's not attacking? Well, I think you might figure it out later on. Oh, by the way, I have one video in this channel currently where you can actually leave comments. It's a suggestions video. If you feel it would be better for me to make this channel, the videos of games, set to adults only, that which means that comments would be enabled. I would, if there are enough people who say that they would prefer that the comments can be added, I will change it. The reason I do so is because I want this stuff to be available to kids so that they know what they're going to get into if they try these games. So we have to go back to turning on the electricity again, but we're going to find that we can't. The door is closed. What is that sound? What is that sound? We have to find the key, but we can't find the key because it's locked. And so we must. You've got to be kidding me. No, it's you've got to be kidding me. If I remember, there should be another electrical box in the basement. Wait, where's the basement? Huh. Basement? Where are you, basement? Okay, fine. I will go to the basement. Like I really wanted to. Oh, by the way, this is the office. And that is, you'll understand what that map is all about. Let's just say that when you need a code, that's where you go. Aha! Yay, this is... I don't know really what the point of this is other than I think it's just to manipulate you as the player. Okay, so blackness for a few seconds, then you end up in this room. You are yourself, and yet you hear this cry. You cannot move, as if somebody is imprisoned. How tragic! And yet, I don't believe it. I need to find a key. Gosh, where would I be if I were a key? Somewhere? What? Okay. What? That one's not working. Okay, it's a busted light. They're all busted. Where would I be if I were a key? Please tell me. Ah, we need this. Now, I don't remember the sequence that I used last time. Okay. That didn't help. That didn't help. I should have paid attention. There we go. Now I have the basement key. And I guess the basement key is what this clue is referring to about the solid, spooky looking door. I really don't know. So we get to go downstairs, which is here. How convenient. Okay, this is going to be an interesting something that we're going to be seeing eventually down that passageway, but we don't get to see it yet. Just wanted to mention that. Come on. Ah. There we go. Okay. As you can see, lighters are everywhere, and we get 2 more light bulbs now. I don't really know why. I didn't have to use extra light bulbs. Well, wait a second. I think maybe once I had to use another light bulb. Yeah, one time. But other than that, I didn't need extra light bulbs. But that's okay. You know, you never know. So let's go over here. It isn't mentioning this yet. Come on. And it won't let you destroy them. You have to go get the crowbar from the garage, which is why I mentioned it. But first, we have to turn on the lights. Yeah, of course it works, because I am in charge here. Until, of course, it tells me otherwise. What is that sound? It is the sound of a demon. I am a demon. I'm going to get you. I can't handle this. Something is going on in this house. That hole was never there. I have to find something to open that. I need to find a crowbar. See? Told ya. That's because I finished this chapter already. Find a crowbar. I know where the crowbar is. It's over here. Run, 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 run. Okay. You don't actually need to run in this because there's nothing chasing you. You wouldn't be able to run too long. See? There it is! Oh, it's so scary! Now, here's the question. My car was abandoned on the other side of the fallen tree. Whose car is this? What is it doing in my garage? I'm alone. Right? Does that not make sense? Alright. Now we have to go back into the basement. And here we go. Wait, I'm going to do it like this. Let's see if I can get multiple planks at the same time. Yes. 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 go. And you have to shimmy through there. And then, wait for it. Ah, it's the demon! That's good. Wait for it. Oh, go get him! Go get him? This is not a good idea. Watch this. What the heck? A code door. I wonder where I can find the code. Okay, batteries. And... oh yes, let's have you read this. Yeah, okay. I don't know why they don't know how to spell noises. They wrote it noises. Maybe it's because people like to write noise with N-O-I-C-E instead of nice in ICE. I happen to know that the code is 1946, but I'll show you how I know that. Yeah. But I'm not going to go in there yet. Because, you know, you need to be able to see how I know that. Yeah, I don't want to search the maze. Oh, jump scare again. Woo! Did that get you? Did you like that one? Okay, you should. Oops. I'm going to get too close. Now you're in the office. So this is actually where I found the code. And look at that. Oh, that was not good. Alright, so. Get our flashlight bulb batteries. This. Yeah, okay, so, you already know what the code is, because it's right frickin' there. But just to help you, for those of you who weren't able to figure it out, this is a hint. Black squares. So you're supposed to spell out what you see on that message. Because S, Stanmund, A star, A. Tremont, T, RL, A, Nashville, and Satan. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. And let's just do our diligence. We can't actually open these doors from the inside, but they are openable from the outside now. And the clue, you can read this as kind of silliness, but the left-hand column tells you something useful. The rest of it is about mooses, whatever. So there's the code right there, 1946, human sacrifice. And that should have been a big clue to you to break the window and run away. But no, we're just stupid humans, so instead of running like we should have if we were intelligent, we ignored the signs and allowed ourselves to be lulled into a feeling that we can solve anything when there really is no escaping the supernatural. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I was just being dramatic. Okay, so there's the monster, and we don't want to mess with that monster. He doesn't really try very hard to get you. And I think the reason is because he doesn't want to actually get you. I think he just wants to scare you enough that you'll do what needs to be done. That's my guess. Oh, by the way, a nice little trick if you're confused. Some of these walls, if you get close enough to them, you can actually see through them like this. You can't go through them, but you can see through them. I'm trying to remember where I need to go. Dang them it all. Is it over here? Nope, that's not the right way. It's this way. Oh, fudge. I missed the turn. So when you go through this dark hallway, go through here, and you need this. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. What do you mean? You're in danger. Your house is located in the middle of the dark shadow world. Well, that's true. Who was the one in my house? Listen. Listen. It's impossible to explain. All you need to do is collect all 3 orbs in the portal. That's not true. Tell me where to find them. You don't have a choice. You have to do this to get through this chapter. I need to go. Once you have found the orbs, the escaped spirits will disappear. Liar. That was Algiz. But, as I said, Algiz is not a friend, even though the game forces you to believe that. Sorry, devs. I spoiled your fun, didn't I? Well, tough. Now I gotta get out of here. I always forget the way out. I'm getting tired. I'm getting so darn tired. You know, if you keep on going to the right or keep on going to the left, you can't get lost in this maze. It's not designed to confuse you that badly. So always turning right or always turn left will eventually lead you into where you need to go and out as well. And here we go. Round. Find the Ouija board. Then we have to go upstairs because we're finally allowed to. Okay. I think there's one more piece of paper upstairs, if I remember correctly. Damn. The music is so scary. Oh, did you get that jump scare? Alright, so we'll just take a shortcut through the kitchen. Oh no, we can't. We have to get the Ouija board. Silly me. Now we can go to the stairs. Don't worry about the knocking. It's just an effect to mess with your head. Kinda odd that this chair is here. I should move it upstairs. This is why we didn't go upstairs before, because we couldn't move that thing before, even though we saw it. The game really should have been designed to allow us, but as with many of the horror games on Roblox, they are sequential. You can only do things in a specific order, otherwise things are not allowed. Now, watch that. Isn't that cool? So basically, they have these up here, and when you get close enough, it triggers a script that removes all of the anchors that keep the parts connected to each other and the wall, and so they all fall down. And oh, look at this. Later, this is going to be a very interesting room to be in, but not yet. I don't actually need to be here right now. Notice I haven't used the flashlight. Like I said, you don't really need it unless you have adjusted your settings to make things even spookier, in which case you definitely want it. And blah 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 blah. Did I get it? Yes, I got it. Okay. And let's go over here. This is the office that we'll have to get into later when the office key appears. Are in the closet, and oh, I'll just show you what you're missing. There, nothing scary. And that's a warning. don't worry. We can still read this. But not with the lighter in hand. Okay, so hints to the puzzle. Inside the room with the first electrical box, which is obvious. The fireplace in the living room, which, yeah, we'll see that later. The kitchen and the master bedroom. These actually are hints for later on. And can't get that. Come on, we have it. Oh, come on, there we go. I'll use the lighter. What the heck? Why not? It's spookier. And I could have actually opened this over there, but I didn't bother at the door. That goes back to there. And there's another. There are lighters literally in so many places in this game. It's ridiculous. And yet another lighter and battery. Oh dear. Oh dear. Something's upset. But it missed us, so clearly it's not good aim, or it's not very, very upset. Oh, that was another thing moving around down there, I think. Perhaps. We'll have to come back here later. And turn that on. Why not? Doesn't matter. I think that's what we need to do. There is one thing. Oh, I missed it. I missed the scare. It's the chair. The chair comes flying over from there to here. Which one was the door that was not working right? Was it this? Yes, it was this one. So you'll pardon me for a minute here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, I just wanted to get a picture of that. I'm going to put it into paint so I don't lose it again. Okay, there we go. And now we can go back upstairs. Sorry about that little thing, I just wanted to report that. And then the other glitch. What was the other glitch? Darn it, I can't remember what the other glitch was that we discovered. Place the Ouija board here. Come and sit down for the cutscene. And oh, there we go. Is someone here with me? Yes. Are you a good spirit? Now, just so you know, if you ever got an answer from a Ouija board, you can't trust the answers. Yes. No, not really. Could you tell me your name? A-L-G-I-Z. Algiz, can you help me find the orbs? Yeah, D-A-N-G-E-R. It's messing with you again to make you think you're talking to a good spirit when you're talking to a bad spirit. Danger! What do you mean by danger? And you can't look up, so the noise is kind of irrelevant. Hello? Uh-oh, the candles are blowing out, which is to signify that you're no longer speaking to the same spirit. Are you still with me? Is there someone else with me? Yes. Are you a bad spirit? Yes. Are you a demon? Now you've done it. Now you've got it. Pissed him off because you blew his cover. He's from the Central Demonic Agency, the CDA. Oh my god. Algiz, is that you? I can't get out of my chair right now. Yes. What just happened? Don't trust her. No time to talk. Follow me. I'll follow you as soon as the game lets me follow you. The demon must be holding me. That's it. Yes, come on, let me go. Hello. I want to go now. Whoa, why am I going? Okay, there we go. Alright, so we can't actually see her anymore. So the question is what is that sound? And once again, we can't move because of the cutscene. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Christianity, Christians believe that an upside-down cross is the sign of Satan. Go! Run! You're not being given a choice as to where to run. The game takes you there. I should tell you to run into the bathroom, but no. And you're crawling, I think. Not running. Wow, that was so suspenseful. That was kind of dumb, actually. What is going on?
There's a demon inside your house, and you're crawling around instead of running away.
Well, actually, the demon wants you to do all these things that Algiz is telling you to do. So it doesn't matter. So the orb that was there is now gone because you're not actually supposed to... Okay. Collect them on, the evil spirits disappear. No, don't believe her! She's the demon! You need to go. The footsteps will lead you to the next room, but you can't open the door yet. Can you show me where it is? Where did you go? Question mark. Follow the bloody footsteps. Not just footsteps, they're bloody ones. Now, why they disappear on this carpeting, I'm not really sure. It's kind of weird. And then, come around to here, and they just stop. Stop. It's because you see the doorway to the maze. Now, in here it is kind of useful to have your flashlight on so you don't run into all the dead ends. The flashlight is kind of glitchy. If you have problems with it, you can lower your graphics resolution. But basically, you come into a dead end, and dang nabbit all, this is, you can actually see outside through the wall. And over here too, you can see all the spirits that are waiting to get in, not to go back to safety, to get in. Okay, so try to go back this way, and once again we get bamboozled. Wow, look at, okay, this is where we're going to be going out. You can see that little line there, right? But first, we need to stop going in circles to do this. Error, error. Why we have to click on an error thing, I don't know. But we need to leave. And the door hasn't opened yet. So, oh come on, let me see the writing behind you. Don't hold anything. I'm holding something. I can't see if I don't hold the flashlight. Well, that's really annoying. Okay, so apparently I do have to disarm, so to speak, because I did this last time without holding anything because I thought there was a glitch, and that's why they put it in there. And apparently, you have to have lights out. Now, I have no freaking clue what's going on. So, as you can see, we're no longer in the same spot. But that's okay, because all we need to do is find the way to make that open. That's not opening, that's closing. There's the door. That was interesting. And we have the office key now. Another office key. This is the one for upstairs, not the one for downstairs. Okay, so I'll have to come back here later. But for now, we will come in here. Oh, it's so spooky. Let's go on the bed. It looks so comfy, even if a demon did mess it up. Sorry guys, I just don't believe in all that nonsense. There's an orb! How exciting! Pick up this way. I don't want to pick up the orb. I'm going to leave it there. I really don't want to do it. Oh, by the way, I wrote this down. I have no clue what it is for. It is the same exactly as what I saw when I played last time. So I'm guessing this must be for like chapter 2 or something. So you should probably write it down. But I really don't know what it's for. Keep going. You have almost closed the portal. No, you've almost opened the portal, you mean. Flying freak. Nature. Really, somebody's imagination. You only need to collect one more. No, I only need to get out of the house. That's the only thing I need to do. Where? Now it's time. Walk to your guest bedroom. Okay. Guest bedroom, guest bedroom, guest bedroom. Where's the guest bedroom? Let's see the final puzzle, which will unlock the orb. Wow, 47 minutes. You'll need to search the house. Good luck and be careful. Thanks. Feels so much better. Okay, so obviously, this is not where we want to be now, but you will have to come here later because the last piece of what I think it is will be right there. No, that's right, I'm going the wrong way. I forgot I have to go over here. Not to the office. Keep on turning the wrong way. I'm drunk. No, I'm not. I don't drink, really. Okay, so let's go. And so this is where we put everything that we find. And as you can see, still nothing in here, okay? So just chill. Maybe your guide a little bit longer. And we have to actually go downstairs to find the right bedroom. So, which bedroom would be correct? That is the $1 question. It's not the garage, of course. Oh, by the way, you might be interested to see this. And that. There are plenty of them. They're all waiting to get in. But, you know, that's not what you're going to be told. You'll be told something different. There was another jump scare, but I didn't stick around for it. Door work? What is behind door number 1? Well, I can't really tell because I have to turn on my flashlight. It's outside. If only we could get in, get out that way, we'd be safe. Fine. Let's go looking around up here again. That's not the guest bedroom. So where is this stupid guest bedroom? And why are there two closets there? See, there's nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing up my sleeve, Ma. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Whatever are we going to do? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to cry and hide under the bed and hope it all goes away, because that's what you do. Find the first block where brightness is the story. Now, where would brightness be? What about by the fireplace? Maybe over here, maybe. Huh. I don't see anything over here. So, what's going on? We'll have to come back here. Maybe. If you want. I feel like we've missed something. Maybe here? Look, it's openable again. And look what's right here. Yes. Okay, we're gonna turn off the flashlight. I don't know what that jump scare was. I must have missed it again. Kinda sucks to be me. Who's home? Not me. Okay, we gotta go back here. Put the first piece in place. And oh, by the way, you'll see this. If you look in the office, you'll see this symbol somewhere in the office, downstairs. One with the map. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to show you the hint. My apologies. Find the next block where you sit down and relax, which should be the living room, wouldn't you think? Oh dear, lots of spirits out there waiting to get in. And there it is. Oh boy. The fact that the fire got brighter when you grabbed that piece should have been a clue that you're doing the wrong thing. But you know, people are so gullible. They'll believe in the old demon that speaks to them through a Ouija board. Next block is where food is made. I wonder where you make food. Where would you make food? Hey son, where do you make food? No, you make it at the farm. Okay, there it is right there. Oh, and a jump scare. The demon's playing soccer with you. Or football, as they say. In countries where football, American football isn't actually a thing. Okay. Where I plan to sleep. Well, I was going to sleep in this room, but clearly you're not going to let me sleep in this room. What about over here? I did not plan to sleep in here, even though it's the master bedroom, because after what happened? Oh, crap. Now I'm in trouble. I have just made the demons and spirits super happy by picking up that last thing, because they're really anticipating being freed. And now I have to go downstairs to get the last orb, and then we're done. Come on, let's go. They're waiting. They're waiting. Don't go. Don't get the last orb. And yet you have no choice. You have no choice whatsoever. And by the way, the symbol that we just made, it's right there. Should have been a clue. They found this at the scene of a sacrificial site. Should have been a clue. But you are not given an option. I think the television is burning. They made it a little bit too big. And here we go. End of the show. Alright, well, just under an hour. Probably could have shaved off a couple of minutes of time off of it, but not bad for the second time through. thought I closed the portal. What's going on? Oh, I'm stupid. Uh-oh. Why are there cinders flying around? Oh no! It's the demon! It's coming to get me! Ah! No! Leave me alone, demon! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Thank you, Norman! For what? You collected all the orbs, and now I can enter your world. Wait, how? What's going on? In the world? I don't understand. I don't know what to do. Ah! Gotcha. So this is the end of chapter 1. Thank you very much for watching. I will be making chapter 2, possibly not today, probably not today. Oh, he's dragging my dead body away. I don't know where he hides the bodies, or he hides the bodies, but it's now the world. It has escaped Roblox Shadow World and is among us. County police have begun their search for Norman Reedus. Sounds like something. After hours of searching, it has become a missing persons case. All those spirits standing there. Authorities now expect the worst, that paranormal activity was involved. Well, duh, with all the spirits standing there, what else can you conclude? They can see it. They entered our world. We have entered your world. There's another glitch. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. Please be a kind gamer.